Stevie.
Nice colors.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah. Hi, Graham. You obviously didn't post a bad number, but there's a lot of bad numbers by a lot of superstars out there. How is that possible?
Well, I mean, they always call this golf course a little bit of the superstar killer, right? I mean, I think I feel like this golf course has that reputation, right, where the best players in the world can come here. It kind of had Rory's number for a lot of years. But, you know, it's very strange because greens are super quick. They're very firm in places. You know, they're like the back of the green on 17. I mean, you pitch that ball past the slope at all today, and it's getting a massive hop and going over the back. You know, so I don't know, man. To me, it was gettable if you played well today, and there was just enough wind to kind of keep you honest, especially early. I mean, it was there for the getting. But yeah, I mean, I certainly do see some big numbers on the board. I think it's what's great about this golf course, you know, because if you play well, you can score, and if you don't play well, it's gonna punish you. You know, there's no room to miss out there off the fairway, and you know, we know how much trouble is around these greens. That if you're a little bit off, you could make a big number. There's a big number waiting for you in a lot of holes out there, you know. So this is also a slightly unusual wind direction. I think that I don't think we see holes like 7 play, 5 and 7 play straight into the wind as they're playing long. It's a good test of golf, but like I say, to me, if you play well, you can score, which I think is why you see that big disparity in the scores. You know, because I know there are 8s and 9s and 10 overs out there, and then there's 3s and 4 unders. So it's to me, level par is going to make an outstanding. Being an outstanding position on Sunday evening here. I think level par, makes a big check, finishes top 15, top 10 here, and that's the way I like TPC Sawgrass. What I love about the Florida swing, really, to me, we're like Bay Hill last week, and PGA National next week. I don't even need to look at the agronomy report. I know how it's going to play next week. It's going to be firm, fast, windy, and tough, and it's kind of what we expect when we come to Florida.
I know you shot a good number in the round that was played last year.
Does that count for anything? Are they counting the first round last year at all?
No.
You got to check.
I got paid. Yeah, I did. Got paid. Thanks, Alex.
Are you satisfied though where you are now? I know it wasn't the score you might want, but the fact that you are in the company of par today.
I'm just satisfied that to me, this week feels like the beginning. It feels like the end of something, and it feels like the beginning of something. I don't know what it is. It's been a really weird kind of 9 or 10 months for me since we came back in June. And I've just, I left off with some momentum, and I've come back out, and I've had no momentum. And somehow I feel like it's the crowds and some familiar surroundings, Bay Hill last week and here this week, and the familiarity to me, it's like I feel like we're at the end. Obviously, it's not the end globally for this thing, but like from a golf point of view, I feel like some kind of familiarity coming back, which I need, and my swing's starting to turn a corner a little bit, and I needed to kind of draw a line in the sand and try and get myself back to where I was this time last year. So coming back here, I think. Going to Bay Hill last week with the good memories of normal life last year. Coming here, the first round, good memories of some sort of normal life. And, I hope I can sort of channel some of that and start, playing the golf I know I'm capable of again.
Does this golf course play with your head more than most courses on the tour?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I this is one of my favorite golf courses, like, period. I think it's... I've always kind of dreamt of standing on the 16th tee here with a one-shot lead. Probably wish it was about 5, but it's always one-shot lead in my dream somehow. And trying to win this tournament, because to me it asks you every question imaginable down the stretch. Drive, second shots. Let's shot the 17. The 2 shots you need to 18. It's just such a demanding golf course, but yet it's so fair. It's very, very hard to, apart from the odd little Pete Dye hole in the ground, which is his signature. There's very little to look around this golf course and say, this is unfair. It's a great track. It's a great test of golf. I love being here. I love playing this golf course. And to me, the shape that they had it in this year, firm and fast on a Monday, Tuesday, It was we knew they kind of had the course right where they want it, and it'll be similar to Bay Hill on the weekend. Last weekend, it will be great for golf to see the best players in the world kind of either kind of bringing this course to its knees or getting beat up by it, which is exactly what we're seeing today as well.
Thanks, Graeme.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Mark has